a couple things right. And I just kind of wanted to talk to you about those. Just kind of give you a framework. One of the things that we did right is we always believed in the Primerica system. We didn't always believe in Elizabeth Koob. In fact, we doubted Chris and Elizabeth Koob probably every day. But we never doubted the Primerica system. We knew that this system produced successful people, produced lives of dreams. The second thing we did is we woke up every day, and the first thing we did is spend time with God. We got our...
Come on.
We got our marching orders and attacked the day. And the third thing we did is we worked hard. Now, I'm not going to tell you that we worked hard for 30 years. But what I am going to tell you, there's a common theme, a common thread. When you talk to the people that make $500,000 a year in Primerica, $1 million a year, there's a common history. Every single one of them, for a 2 or 3 year period of time, gave it everything they got. And from that 2 or 3 years, that was the catalyst for a dream life.
So as a visual, we have a tape measure here. And we're going to use 1 foot to represent 1 year of your life. So over here at the beginning of the tape, where I have our daughter, Marissa, we're going to represent that as age 20. Over here at the far side, we have our teammate, Simon. And that's going to represent age 90. So you have a 70-foot span representing 70 years of your life. Now, of course, none of us are guaranteed tomorrow, but God willing, we're going to be here for a lot of years.
So I got my high-tech prop here, okay? My pool noodle is 2 feet, representing 2 years of someone's life, okay? Now I'm over here in the age of the millennials. So what we're going to do is we're going to challenge you to take the next 2 years. We're going to be in Atlanta in 2 years. We're going to challenge you to take the next 2 years and give it everything you got. Work hard. Now, I'm not talking about bread and water, okay? I mean, for those 2 years, I want you spending massive amounts of time with your family, massive amounts of time with your God, but then I want you working harder in those 2 years than you ever have. Now, you are going to have to give up some things. Probably will miss out on a few golf games, maybe miss a few episodes of ESPN, maybe miss your friend's, brother's, cousin's birthday. But to be able to have a dream life, to be able to be in a position where nobody can put their thumb on you, to be able to spend the rest of your life doing the get-tos versus the have-tos. Are you telling me 2 years, 2 feet wouldn't be worth it?
Okay, right here we have Generation X. Look at this, Generation X. Generation X, if you'll give it 2 feet, just give it everything you got for 2 feet. Look at all this. You've been in control your entire life. And if we move it down here a little bit, we've got baby boomers. Okay, baby boomers, you not only get to live the life of your dreams, but it's way bigger than that. Because if you're a baby boomer, you probably have children, grandchildren, nieces, nephews. What you've got to do, nieces, no, I messed up. Nieces, nephews, well, you can expand this for another 90 feet. What you do right now can create a legacy for generations. So Chris and I are going to give you some word pictures to help you visualize what this dream life could look like. Some of them may be dreams you're already thinking about. Other ones may give you ideas for brand new dreams. Our goal is that you leave here on Saturday night with a crystal clear picture on why you're with this company of destiny and why you want to take the next 2 feet to make your dreams come true.
So one of your dreams might be a dream car. Okay, maybe a $100,000 car or a $200,000 car. Now the funny thing about dream cars, they've got these special GPSs. As soon as you pull them off the lot, Okay, it takes you right to your old neighborhood. And it ends up driving by the people that were your biggest critics. Maybe some old boyfriends or some old girlfriends. Another thing about these GPS on these cars, okay, they won't let you drive anything else to your high school reunion. Would it be worth it? You're only 2 feet away.
So it's February and it's 10 degrees outside and your kids come home and they've had an absolutely amazing report card. You celebrate over a family dinner, kids go off to bed and you and your spouse are talking and you look at each other and you're like, let's go to the beach for the weekend. So you book the flights, you pack some suitcases, but in the morning you don't tell your kids. You let them go ahead and you let them get ready for school. You put them in the car and you're driving and they're jabbering away or maybe half asleep depending on how old they are. But all of a sudden at some point they realize that you've passed school. And then the question becomes, where are we going? Where are we going? And all you say is it's a surprise. You arrive at the airport and finally you can't wait to tell them. And the screams and the screeches make everybody in the airport turn around and look at you. Would it be worth it? You are only 2 feet away.
You get a call. You get a call from a brother or a sister or a close family member, and they tell you they have stage 4 cancer. Their medical insurance doesn't cover the top 2 medical facilities in the world for that type of cancer. Without hesitation, you say, hey, we got this, don't worry about it. We got you covered. There's a silence on the phone. You think maybe you've lost your connection. And then you hear sobbing. And your brother says, I love you, man. And you know that money's not an obstacle. You know that time, you don't have to worry about a job. You can spend as much time as you want taking them to the treatments, doing whatever's needed. Would it be worth it to be the go-to person for your family? You're only 2 feet away!
What if your daughter is studying abroad and she's been gone over a month? And she calls you up and she says, Mom, I'd really like you to come over to Florence, Italy for the weekend so I can show you around. You say, I'd love to. You hang up the phone, you book the ticket. What would it be worth it to make a memory like that would last a lifetime? You're only 2 feet away.
You and your spouse are traveling to another country. Maybe you're on a mission trip overseas, or maybe you're just in your city helping out. And you're touched by the needs. Maybe it's extreme poverty. Maybe it's human trafficking. And you make a decision to pay for an orphanage or a safe house to protect these kids. And you write a check for $100,000. Would it be worth it to change the world? You're only 2 feet away.
Your parents are at an age where the daily grind of their job is taking a toll. You do the math, and you see how much they make a month, and you know they'd quit that job in a heartbeat if they could have that money coming in from somewhere else. Their job is not their calling, and it's killing them, physically killing them. It's not what you want for them. You want them to be able to live retirement on their own terms. You want them to be able to play with their grandkids. So you rent a limo. It shows up at the end of the workday. You've got the whole family in the limo. Other people that work with your parents are standing outside watching, wondering what's going on. Your mom or dad walk out, and they go, what is this? What's up? You look at them, and you say, that was your last day of work. You are free. Would it be worth it? You're only 2 feet away.
These examples we've given you describe a life with significant income and complete freedom of time. But there's an additional special magic that comes from building a Primerica business. It takes it to a whole different level. It's what makes it generational, intergenerational. We want to talk to you about one of our dearest friends, Daryl Taylor. Daryl and Teresa Taylor joined Primerica 24 years. They built a great business in the United States and Canada. 2 years ago, Daryl got a call. He was told he had cancer. It turned out it was very advanced, and he fought it like a champion. He fought it like a Primerica. He had a great attitude, gave it everything he got, but in the end, he lost the battle this past December. Even though Daryl's not physically here, their efforts are still compounding. Teresa, their kids, and their grandkids have a business. Their 2 feet will reward their family for decades. So let me ask you, how good could you stand life to be? Who do you want to deliver for? What brings tears to your eyes? Is it worth 2 feet of your life? As we close, let me tell you, you can count on this company. Primerica is a company of destiny. But the real question is, can the company count on you? And more important, can your loved ones count on you? What is your destiny? Are you willing to fight for it? You're 2 feet away.